Hey guys, welcome back to the continuation of this video. I am so sorry guys, I should have completed this video a long time ago because I've actually uploaded the part 1 few days ago, yeah, and part 2 was supposed to be uploaded that same day or a day after, but since then I've not had time, in the sense that it's a sit down video and I cannot film this video when the kids are around. So this is the time that the kids have gone to school, by the way, and my husband has gone to get them. So I want to hurriedly tell you guys, like, complete the video, the part 2 of the video, so that by the time they come back I would have been done, hopefully. So help me God. Anyway, so I was telling you guys the struggles that I had to go through having kids back to back. I actually had 3 kids in 3 years, so I'm going to start from where I stopped the last time. So I had my babies 3 times in 3 years: 2019 December, November rather, 2021 May, and then 2022 August. So I had my 3 kids in 3 years. This is what I wanted. I had always wanted to have my kids back to back. Since I was in secondary school, I've always dreamt of having my babies. I was not the only one, actually. You guys know the fantasy of kids, of teenagers. Okay, I would want, when I get married, I would have my kids back to back so that I'll have my body, I'll be growing with my kids. I'm rushing this video before my husband come back with the kids. Eventually I got married early. Thank God I met a good man early. That was why I got married. The first 2 years I was not with my husband, so when I finally joined my husband in the abroad here, we started making babies immediately. It took us just 3 years for us to make 3 babies. We had actually wanted 4 babies. The first baby that I had, I was struggling. That time we were living in Italy. I was struggling with the babies, and then my husband got a job offer here in Germany, so he had to relocate to Germany while I was in Italy. A week before I put to bed was when they called my husband and informed him that he has gotten a job offer here in Germany. My husband decided to wait till I put to bed before he left for Germany. A few days later I put to bed and my husband left for Germany. Jason was 4 days old. You guys, the things my eyes saw, the things my eyes saw, I thank God that at the end of the day I was able to navigate. I was able to take care of the child and take care of myself. You guys know someone that just came abroad, someone that just entered Europe. I had no time for myself because the moment I entered, I took in the same month. Yeah, I came in February 2019, and then I took in the same February 2019. I didn't even know I was pregnant. And those of you that live abroad, you would agree with me that it is very difficult here when you don't have family members. So you rely on yourself to do these things. I was taking care of my child, my newborn baby. That was actually my first time of taking care of a newborn. I was taking care of my newborn baby. I was taking care of myself. That first pregnancy was so difficult for me. Not like the second one was any better, but then the first pregnancy, you know, because it's the first thing, it was so difficult. I didn't know what to expect, and my parents, everybody was at home back in Nigeria. I didn't have any friends here. I didn't have any family member, nobody at all. My husband also didn't have anybody, so it was just I and the baby, because my husband had left for Germany here to go and work. So it was so difficult. At times I would just be in my room and I'll be crying because I got some stitches when I gave birth. So sometimes the stitches will be paining me and my baby will be crying, and I'll just look at the baby and I'll start crying with him. Guys, it was a lot then. Just right now it's all in the past, but I just want to share my experiences with a lot of you, and also to encourage those of you that are in the same situation. I just want to tell you that if I can do it, you can also do it, because I didn't know that I had the strength that I had then. My husband didn't want to go, but the job offer that he got was good, so I told him to just go for it, that I can manage. My husband was like, have you taken care of a baby before? I said no, but I do some researches, I can manage, I will ask questions, just go first. So my husband reluctantly left, and I went through all the struggle, the stress, and after like 2 months, after 2 months, my husband came back on the 21st of December 2019, and we gave birth to our baby on the 18th of November. So my husband came back on the 25th of December. So after 1 month, my husband came back to come and see us. I was so happy. By then the baby had grown. My husband had this family friend that he live in a bit in the same city, but their house is far from ours. The lady usually come to help me bath our baby once a day. That lady really helps me a lot because it was from her that I learned how to bath a baby. But the lady have her own family. She needed to take care of her family and her own children, so she comes every evening to help me bath the baby. She did this for like close to 1 month, and she had to attend to her focus on her family. And I told her that she should not worry, that I'll be able to bath the baby myself. I was able to do it. When my husband came back on December 25th of December, my husband was so happy to meet our baby. He was looking so good. Before then, we communicate every single day. Once he's not at work, we communicate via video calls or WhatsApp calls. He called us frequently, so we talk all the time. If there is any issues, he will try and make some contacts. He also made some arrangements for us, someone that will take us to the supermarket so that we can get the things that we needed. We went through all of these things, and when my husband finally came back on the 25th of December 2019, my husband was so happy to meet the baby healthy. The baby was so cute. He was so proud of me. He told me that I did a great job. Anyways, my husband stayed like 1 week and went back. A few days after my husband went back to Germany, that was when COVID-19 broke out, and then the borders were locked. Lockdown was imposed, and in fact it was I don't know how it was in Nigeria, but in the part of Europe where I lived, in Italy, it was so serious that everywhere was locked. Nobody is allowed to come downstairs. You're not allowed to go out, like come out from your house and move around. No, you're not allowed to. So everybody was asked to stay at home, stay in your house. 7 whole months. I and my baby did not see my husband for that 7 months because my husband could not come from here. The borders were locked. Guys, if I tell you guys what my eyes see, do you know what it means for you to be locked down with a baby? You are on lockdown with a baby in a country that is new to you, a country that you are not used to. You know, that was what happened during that time. And at a point, it was as if I was going to lose my mind. But then God came through for me. God gave me strength. At a time, I had to tell myself, see, you don't arrive Europe, you say you don't arrive. You better sit up and do something, because people have been doing this. Though the COVID-19 period was different, but then you have to do it. Okay, you must stand up, you must be strong for yourself. Because I had to like start encouraging myself. I had to start speaking to myself. You cannot just lie down here helplessly. You have to get up, do something. And then after 7 months, I think my husband went back in January, and then February, March, April, May, June, July, August. My husband came back in August. That was when I got pregnant for Adana, and I did not even know that I was pregnant, you guys. It was when I got ill that I started suspecting that it may be pregnancy, because pregnancies, with the first experience that I had, it was sickness all through. So when I got ill, at a point I was getting weaker and weaker by the day. I had to tell my husband that this could be pregnancy. In that October, he came to carry us, and that was how we came here. On the day that we were leaving Italy, I did not even see road. Like, I know see road. I couldn't even carry myself. It was so difficult because I was so ill and we had no help. It was just I, my husband, and our baby. Plus, we left most of our properties in Italy. We did not bring our properties here. We left most of them in Italy because we could not carry them here. My husband was the one carrying everything. So it was so difficult, you guys. You know that if it's... The kids are back. Welcome back. Wow. How the sister? Good. Oh yeah, go inside. Go and change. Okay.
Okay.
Go, baby. Go inside. Go and change.
Okay.
Go and meet your daddy and go and change.
Daddy wants to change.
They're back. This is what I was running from. Anyways, you guys, Kyra, go inside. Go meet your daddy. Go and meet your daddy. Change. Wash your hands. Go and keep your shoes. Okay.
Okay.
Good girl. When we came here, we left most of our properties in Italy because there was nobody to help us carry them, and we could not cargo them because who would do the cargoing? Nobody go do them now. So it was me that is supposed to do it. Before my husband came back, I was down, and every day, because I was pregnant, I would be No, you people should go. Mommy is busy. When I'm done, I will call you. Go.
Okay.
Close the door for me. Go and meet your daddy. Choose cover. Fam, I need to hurry. The kids are back already. At a time, I can't regret wetin even carry me come Europe. Wetin I dey do for Europe. And then after we moved to this place, my husband is a very domesticated man. Like house chores, all these things are nothing to him. So he does most of all of these things. I caught COVID while I was pregnant with Adanna. So on the day of the delivery, my husband was not there and Jason was not there. And you guys, for someone that do not have anybody, do you know what it means for you to be in labor and you be alone in the hospital? Nobody is there with you, nobody that you know, aside maybe the doctors, the medics. You know, it's not like they did not try. In fact, the medics, the doctors, they do a very good job. But then this sense of confidence that comes with the fact that someone you know, your family member is there with you in the hospital. So after a few months that I gave birth to Adanna, we decided to go for another baby. My skin used to be very beautiful, very glowy until I got pregnant for Jason. Even when I was pregnant with Jason, I still have small glowy skin, you know, my skin was a little bit glowy. Until my second trimester, that was when I started seeing signs. I started having patches on my skin. If you look at my skin now, I still have patches on my skin. I still have dark spots, you know, I still have all those things on my skin. If we are to be in Nigeria, you will have your people around. If you don't have any help, you have your people. That is your family members, your sisters, your siblings, your cousins, your husband's family. You know, you have people around you. But here in the abroad, you're on your own. You are on your own. Even our neighbor back then, that person said not even they ask, oh, how is baby doing? Can I help you buy the baby? No, they're not talking. But you know that in Nigeria, your neighbor can even help you to bat your baby. But here it's not the same. The three pregnancies, we did our omogo ourselves. I don't do omogo for that first one, but you see that second, because my husband wasn't around. But you see that second and the third one, we did our omogo ourselves. If you join me on Facebook from YouTube, you must have watched the videos of when my husband was pressing my tummy with hot water. So we did all our omogo ourselves. It's very difficult to take care of kids, how much more when you stay abroad. So what's the essence of this video? The essence of this video is to tell you guys that it is not easy to have kids back to back. See, if you are not ready, you should not try it. I'm just telling you guys, if you are not ready, because I was not ready. I was not ready at all. But in the middle of it, I had to wake myself up. I had to tell myself to stand up. You have to, because it's already happening. You have to take it up. You can do this. I kept on encouraging myself. I kept on telling myself that I can do it. If anybody had told me that I would be able to go through all these things and come out successfully, I would not believe it. It is not easy. Even raising kids in Nigeria, where you have helps, you have house helps, nannies, you have your siblings, you have family members, it is not easy in Nigeria. How much more here that it's just you and your husband. And then if devil won't punish you, you no go even get husband wey dey supportive. If you don't get supportive husband there, your own go worse pass. So before you make this kind of decision of having your babies back to back, especially when you are abroad here, make sure that you have a supportive husband. Make sure say your husband feel dey awake with you in the night. Make sure say if your child is awake, you know say babies now, newborn babies no dey sleep, especially the first 3-4 months. So make sure say your husband is somebody that can stay awake and carry the baby at the midnight, because only you know fit do am. This is for your own life. The stress that comes with it is too much. It is too much for one person to carry. I know what, even with all the support that I have, especially coming from my husband, I know what I went through. Sometimes I'll tell my husband, okay, you can sleep, let me look after the baby at night. We know what we do. We know how we are able to pash until we got to this level now. So it is not easy. And we are not lazy people. We are very hardworking people. I and my husband, we are very hardworking people. But then, it's still not easy for us. I'm just advising you right now. If you want to take this step, like having your kids without spacing, my dear, you have to be very strong. You have to make up your mind. You have to know what you are getting into. Because I went into it without knowing what I was getting into. I wanted to have 4 kids now. Look at me. Now only 3 I get. I say no, I beg, make I rest. Even though now I want to have more, but then not at this time, because I'm trying to recover from the three pregnancies. I never recover. Look at my skin. That is apart from what it will do to you mentally. Look at my skin, like physically, look at my skin. Your skin will be messed up. You just look yourself, you just say, "Now me be this, I be another person." Childbirth comes with a lot. Apart from your skin, did you know that the size, that is the body size, because you did not recover very well from the first pregnancy, and then you took in again, then you took in again, and took in again, and took in again, it will keep getting worse. Your body weight will keep adding, keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Look at me, I used to be very skinny. Look at how big I am now. Do you get? So a lot comes with it. You have to make up your mind. You have to put all these things into consideration. But you see all those ones that have their kids, okay, they will have one and then they will space it and then have another baby, then they will space and have another baby. If you see them, they will not even look like people who don't born, because they go look, their body size go dey okay, their skin go dey glow, because they recover from the previous pregnancy before they move to another one. But people like us, we no space babies, we never recover from the first one, we jumped into another one. These are decisions that we made then, because while we were in secondary school, we see people give birth, they'll be glowy. So I thought that my case will be the same, but it's not. I've realized that it's not. So all our cases cannot be the same. So before you look another person, say, okay, this person born without spacing, so I'm going to do what the person does. Consider a lot of things, put a lot of things into consideration. The environment, if the person has a lot of hands, if you are going to have a lot of hands, like, do you have a lot of help? Are you ready to add weight? It is very important. Anyways, my kids are back from school, like you guys saw, and I need to go and take care of them. I'm so sorry guys, this video is everywhere. I'm not sure how this video is going to come out, but I'm hoping that you guys understand every single thing that I explained. I am going to put down the link of the previous video in the comment section, okay? So just check out those links in the comment section for the previous, that is the part 1 of this video. Check it out guys, and yeah, you can follow up with this one, okay? So thank you guys so much for watching, and see you guys in the next video. Bye.